in the morning. That means at some point between midnight and 5 a.m. when I
It looks like it's working. Cool. Now the trick is if we can actually tag on another stream, which is the idea here.
So you heard Bowie trying to take back Alaska? What you mean? Fuck you mean?
Where's the go live button, man? Upload. Not upload? Do I actually do it with my phone? That's really dumb if I do. But I will. But I will. Let's see here. Live. Live. PC or console? So then I'll hit live there, and then I'll copy that. Paste that. Copy that. Paste that. Create output. Okay. And then if I stream the vertical output, Pinko, that just worked. It's pretty slick. How's the audio sound? Should probably check that, hey? Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. It'll cause a feedback loop. We don't want that. We don't want that. Faces here, buddy. Check
that.
that. That's all right. That's
That's
nice.
nice.
And I think that I've got the chat thing up here. Docs? Yeah, tab. Chat. I think that'll work. Might work. Might not work. How did the TikTok chat up? I guess I gotta pull it up, don't I? Well, my only bet. Yeah, we're in feedback loop now. Crazy. So what are we working on? We are working on. What are we working on? Working on a custom pendant for a buddy of mine. Buddy? That's not good. That's not gonna work. Maybe that'll work. And it. Live chat's good. I shared the live video. Did I though? Kind of freezing on TikTok, I think. Can't really tell. I guess I could check on my tablet to see if it's freezing there. Not Tilly's. What the heck? I don't want to do Tilly's. This doesn't say that I'm live here. It hasn't been freezing on YouTube. Thank you. Wait, that's from YouTube. I'm worried about the TikTok stream. I'm testing out a dual, like not using a third-party multi-streaming setup. I'm using just OBS with some plugins to try and figure out if I can get to stream to multiple locations at once. That's what I'm trying. I'm probably limited by my bandwidth, my upload speed, as to where I can go, but I'm just trying to figure out how. I guess I might have to approach TikTok from the outside. What's up, Jesus? How you doing? How are you? What is new? Are you surviving? Are you keeping your head on straight? Are you adequately disassociating from the horrors that we exist through? So now I want to search for me. I don't want to log in. I just want to search. Thank you. I'll search for Laser Boy. Third thing comes up as me. And it does say I'm live. If that's a good answer. No, and yes. Yeah, that looks like it's good. It looks like it's working. Doesn't look like it's freezing. I don't think. Hey, just can you check on TikTok? Uh, if you feel like it, it's all up to you. What you want to do. I'm not gonna make you do anything. Thank you for being here. You finally caught me on here while you were browsing. Yeah, I'm trying to. I just got moved, right? I mean, like I just got the stuff in the place, in the new spot. So this is what it's like. Oh, you don't have it installed? Then don't you worry. Not even a big deal. I think it's fine. I checked it. It's fine for the most part. Now we got to do this move. YouTube is a little bit. It's just how TikTok. It's just how TikTok's receiving, like how they receive their bits. YouTube's got a longer delay. TikTok's just a little bit sharper. This is my charger. But otherwise, this looks like it's going to be nice, I think. At least this is when nobody else is in the house and I have full control of the network, which isn't always the case, I guess. Sometimes people be using the internet. No, you don't need to install it. We got Marco got us an answer from the other side. From the other side. So it's kind of wild in here now. I mean, like when it comes to production, what's up, Blarg? Lab4. Here we are. We got here. It's pretty wild. Like I think that I basically kind of I'm trying to optimize this space for live content. I think I'm doing all right so far. We still have some lights to address and things like that. But overall, if you look over here, there's the infinite portal. And also, if you look over here, we have an infinite portal. So that's just so I can keep an eye on things. And you can't see. Actually, I can make you see. Oh, and I'll check the. I appreciate the comment on the audio, and I think I know it's wrong. When we switch cameras, we have double audio from. There we go. There we go. So, yeah. What I was going to show you that I didn't show you is that I've got somebody to talk to, which is important when you're doing this stuff because you're supposed to be looking this way. We're supposed to be looking that way. And right here, we've got this little guy. And that's the mess. That's the rest of the lab. I don't want to think about that right now. It's what I should be thinking about. It's what I should be focusing on. It's what I should be doing over there. Getting this place organized. But the whole point here was to like streamline this whole place. So I'm pretty sure I've got this set up into like five, well, I guess six distinct stations now. And that is like a 3 printing area and like printing area for paper products and 3D stuff. Post-processing area for those 3D things and the paper things. Lamination stuff, right? There's the station over there, which is strictly for fabricating DCG film and photopolymer, applying photopolymer to glass slides, things like that. Right behind me, we got our isolation table for shooting. None of the optics are on the table yet. It is totally blank, big blank canvas. And then over here, we've got the post-processing for holograms that have been shot, right? So it's like, well, I guess technically if you go over here, this is where we'll be developing said holograms after they're shot. And then in this cabinet, there's some stuff for that. But also there's some stuff here and here for that, and then lands here. over here, which is where we keep, I'm gonna keep my glass working stuff over here. Probably gonna get a curtain that actually just runs right here, right behind me, so that I can keep the dusty stuff away from the optical stuff. And I could put the glass stuff in a totally different little closety room over there, but that's where I've got my PC. And I don't want it to necessarily be part of the workspace. It's like a tricky balance there. Like, I know that it's probably better to keep it separated and over there, but also I think that I can keep it clean enough that it shouldn't be a problem. I don't do... I don't know. Currently, I don't do enough cold work for it to be a problem, even though I make a lot of things. So, what else do we get here? We get more lighting, I think. Lighting is going to be good overall for this, right? Lighting's good. Lighting makes the camera looks better. Didn't check TikTok. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, look at that. That's a little better. Well, nobody's over there anyway. That's fine. What's new, Blarg? What are we working on lately? I saw you post some of some DCG stuff recently. Yeah, newcomer? No, we don't. Oh yeah, the snowman ornament was the last one he posted. That thing looks nice. The center, that looks really nice. A little hot though. All those colors on the edges. Is that because the emulsion's thicker on the outside, or what's going on there? The pendants to work? Those are the ones with your little casey guys, the little cases around them. Or were those your keychains? Oh, you get the circular pendants. That's what you've been doing. Oh no, we got some action over on the TikTok, so that's cool. Appreciate that, whoever's over there. What issues are you having with the pendants? Or if you have any issues at all? It's not working. What's not working about it? Um, Lamination, the fabrication, the shooting. Appreciate that share over on TikTok. It'll make it hotter. I like using the hotspots though. That's what, if you've seen my like on the Flower of Lives, right? The like utilizing the hotspot can give you a really great color variation from center to end. You just gotta like dial in that spot, right? I gotta work on a sculpt for a commission. Um, for it, I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's this one, I don't know if it's gonna actually pan out, but it might. This one is the Sword of Power. So I think it would be cool, but we'll see. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I sent it off to the client. Client's got to give it the green light, and or we're not going to get anywhere, right? That's how that works. So we need to open. I think I've got one in here already, which is the Luna moth. Yeah, so this is the render. try and give an idea of what it will look like. So here is how I kind of do that. The Luna Moth. So just hardness of the resin. Will the design work on an FDM? So you can use a harder filament, or is it too? You had some little intricate parts on there. I was actually thinking about getting a tumbler as well, for tumbling some other things that I have in mind, specifically for the optics for the glasses that I'm working on. Being able to tumble the frames and the actual pieces would be slick. Put them in some birchwood or something. How do you make the resin not look like shit? So, I mean, what's the difference between, like, is it the printer resin? Nick. Ouch. I've never gotten a good finish from an FDM either. Uh, but I guess depends on the overall depends on the design, right? You could probably get away with designing something that you could tumble to get a better finish on an FDM print, I think. What's up, Delay? Sorry, I missed your comment. I'm trying to I'm on 2 streams right now and I'm trying to manage both of them. And that's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. That's a good idea. There we go. Some problem solving. I guess I'm just I guess I don't remember what your cases look like, but I'm trying to think like my keychains, people don't really argue. Like they don't really complain about the finish or whatever. I guess they don't scratch too much, but I guess where's my keys? I don't know if some of my keys. Well, it's got some wear on it. Hey, I mean, but the body's I got a chip out of the bottom here. This has been on here for 3 years. Some chips on the top too, from the knocking back and forth. I call that pretty good for 3 years of wear. You ordered a Mars 5. What's the Mars 5? That's not how you do that. Well, maybe we should do a Digivice. Or maybe like a play on the Digivice, right? I mean, like, I could rip it off, but I also modified the Game Boy slightly to fit my needs. So maybe we'll do something similar. I also modified the the Tamagotchi. So isn't the Mars 5 the big boy? It's green. It comes in green. After my own heart. 12K printer. No. Finish only looks bad with the black resin. Okay. The green resin. I think I've seen the green resin ones. You've shown me those, right? Those are pretty cool. I think we showed them on the Discord. I thought those looked nice. Yeah, entry level for DCG. What do we call it? Call it a cool. I think you could get away with a cool $1,000. The laser's your biggest investment, right? And but you also, I would hope that you get things like a respirator and gloves and things like that, because those are also just as those are more important than the actual equipment. So I call it a cool $1,000. And if you wanted to get, you can build your own laser. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. I wouldn't do that way. Uh, so yeah, the expensive bit. So you can get a hologram laser, a hologram suitable laser, SLM laser. I've got one up in the corner there. It's my what was my first? Well, it wasn't my first laser. My first laser I ripped out of a temperature IR gun, and actually did make a hologram with it. It was just a really bad idea to take that route. But again, that was the like budget minded thinking of like I'm going to like I don't know be very scrappy. I'm only going to purchase film from the company and not their stupid laser diode. Um, so anyway, uh, yeah, the laser. The laser is gonna run you like my laser cost me $500 when I got it, and I got it from somebody in the community who was doing that kind of stuff on the hobby side and trying to stimulate the community that way, which is very awesome that they were doing that. I'm not sure if they're doing that the same way anymore, but I would say that like, um, I would say that you can get. It's called a PL530. It's a laser, and like I said, you can build it or you can buy it, and I would buy it. It's gonna cost you around $700, and then the rest of the stuff you're going to need are like, you know, alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. Um, you're gonna need something to shoot on, right? If even if it's just one of these dang bricks, you're gonna want something that can be relatively stable. Um, Glass you can get recycled. I used to get big 3x3 images or panes of glass for like $5 at thrift stores, right? Oh yeah, that's a good way to delay. Yeah, prefer CNC parts over 3D ones. Yeah, I could totally see that for sure. Tumble them. If you're interested, Marco, if you're actually interested in getting started, please don't hesitate to join the holography Discord group. I'll probably start tagging a link in videos when I'm doing content like this. I think. I totally agree, Delay. I've never run a CNC. Uh, I worked in manufacturing and I've watched a lot of it be programmed and to be obviously cut. But yeah, the more rigid materials is really exciting to work with. And I'm working on this year. We're gonna be doing electroplated 3D prints pretty soon. Those will be fun to play with. Uh, I'm more like I'll do it for like testing purposes first, but then I want to figure out like what's it cost, right? I mean, like what's it cost to 3D to like yeah. Oh, Blarg's laser was 450. Where'd you get your ears from, Blarg? Was it something you snuck on eBay? Because you can get an SLM on eBay every once in a while. And also join the Facebook Calari group. There's some really cool dudes on there that will list some lasers for sale that are perfect for holography. That's why they put them there. And they'll usually put them there before or in tandem with an eBay listing. And the eBay listing will almost always be more expensive. You're gonna want to talk to the guys directly because they'll give you a deal if you go through the back door. My socials, none of my socials have the link to the Discord. Yeah, so PD controls. So you got them from the same place that I got my red guys from. Um, but the last time I checked, the PL530 system was like $700, right? The new one. What's the print bed size on the 5? Sorry, jumping back. Was is probably the key there. PL 530 with collimating lens 750. That's going to be your easiest route. Oh, we got a 530 PL 530 for 350. Okay, so that's the. Why is that one different? Okay, emoji tag. I don't even know. I don't even know. What's up? He's on TikTok. How you doing? How are you? Later, delay. Thanks for popping in. Missing your content? Yeah, I haven't been around in a while. I was moving. I was moving and taking some time for life, as life is chaotic and scary these days. Where are we going and what are we doing and who's voting and and all of that pressure and all of that fear can definitely drive a creative into a little hole. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. Well, that's what I figured, right? I mean, but it's still. I do feel so. Yeah, I feel largely defeated. Yeah, cry wolf so many times, and then all the things happen anyway, right? So, what does your voice even matter? It's more, yeah. I won't. I'm not gonna get political on this channel. We're gonna try and focus creatively, and stay creatively focused and driven. And in this bubble, hopefully, the rest of the world can cease to exist, at least while I'm in here. Ooh, drop pencil. What do we have project wise? I was just talking about it. We're doing this Luna Moth. Luna Moth. Yeah, he's on TikTok. He's on TikTok. You can't see it, but Jesus is over on the other screen. It's over on YouTube. So the question being, what the heck are we doing? Getting blasted with this light is what I'm doing. Does that make me look pretty? Okay, right now I'm actually trying to get it freaking a little more humid in here. It's dry as heck. It's 34%. 34% humidity, and I need it to be like double that. So, humidifier is running overtime over there, away from the stuff that can't get wet. So, yeah, Jesus says hi. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the Luna Moth. Change that. There we go. Oh, look at that. Jesus joined. This is my super cinematic lighting. a world. I mean, it's even though the stream's working now. That's like the most important thing that I wanted to get out of today. Is to figure out if the live stream works on 2 platforms at once, solely in OBS, and it's freaking working. See, we've freaking solved this problem after all this time, Jesus. We've finally done it. Now I don't have... I could probably add a vertical TikTok Reels feed as well. But I don't know if I could, if my bandwidth would take it. Thank you, Hidos. Thank you for running tech support. I always appreciate it. We're actually using a secondary microphone too. So any tips on the audio would also be really cool. I've had this microphone for literally like, I don't know, literally 6 years, and I've never really used it. Heck yeah. All right. Anyway, what are we doing? Yes. This needs to go away. And this needs to figure out how we don't get reflections, because like this sunspot sucks, but the only thing that my only option is to unplug this light. I don't have a secondary light over there. Glad we can work this together. So this is just like a temporary model that I was using. So we're gonna just, it's really chunky, really not what I need. A barrier? Yeah, I guess it's illuminating my face, I think, is the issue. So maybe if I just take that, it'll get a little easier. You know, that's not too bad. I just unplug it. It's fine. We have this other light over here right now, which is doing a lot of work for me now. This wobble though, this has got to stop. I got to figure out how to stop this from happening. Yeah, I'll probably set it up on a switch. There are some other elements in here we don't need, like these planes, box and a tube, and that, and this. This can turn off. We turn off post-processing because we don't need it right now. Is it a emissive thing? We don't want it to be emissive. We want it to be totally chill and opaque. And we'll just put on... Oh, it's probably the lights that's probably... The lights that are causing problems. Yeah. Thoughts are meant to be thrown out. And not in the way that you think I'm saying. I mean, they're meant to be thrown out. Let's see if we can add this other camera here. I want my... I guess that's a good camera, because I'm always looking down like this. I mean, I still have people there that followed me for a reason. So, I don't know. You know, I don't want to abandon it. I don't know where the platform's going. It's not... I still don't think it's smart for me to abandon it. Even if I were to use it solely as like a third party, like if I made YouTube videos and I cut up shorts and I put those into the, like, as a teaser for my YouTube channel, it would be unwise of me to abandon even that as an option. I appreciate your sacrifice. Welcome back to TikTok. I'm weirded out. There's like something like I can't push this way. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, it's a notch on the table. We got there. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Do I have a reference image here? I do. Okay. I don't necessarily need the reference image right now. I don't know. I mean, we never figured out what platform we were gonna land on here. You can absolutely be a mod for YouTube. I don't know how to make you a mod on TikTok. I'll be honest with you, they put too many buttons. There's too many buttons in these places. So many buttons. I get lost. I mean, if I wanted anybody to be a mod, it would be you. Okay. That's what we need to do. Turn the exposure down on this thing. And then we can actually see what we're working on. I think I'm actually just gonna do this in Shaper, actually. I think that this is job for planes. I'm gonna import that image. And what photos I got my photo album. You know, you can just go on. Oh, they're fine. There's nothing there. Where's my Luna Moth though? There she is. Did it. Now you can live your life being official. I can't afford to hire you. I can't afford anybody. I can barely afford myself. Couldn't afford the rent that they raised. That's why I moved. Luckily, I have somebody who loves me and had space for me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on the streets. The job applications aren't showing any fruit. I promise you. Just gotta build bits and pieces. Start with an oval. You know what? I'm not gonna start with an oval. Let's actually just trace this guy. Throw some curves in here. Anyway, all right, let's do this. There's also like some ridges here. I can put that in later. Let's just pop this guy out. Give him some smoothing. Blob. Take blob. Well, I'm just gonna wait and I'll mirror the whole thing, honestly. What's my phone actually at? Oh, the battery's fine. So I've got these things here. I think I'm gonna save for. I'm gonna do these little dooley bops in. I was gonna say I'm gonna do them in Nomad, but now I think I'm gonna need something there actually. I can always cut them away. So let's throw something there for now. And I'm just gonna throw the general shape down here. It's gonna be like bring it down so it's connected all the way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Next. It's like this. This is like a continuous, it feels like. Like, I don't know what this is like anatomy wise, to be honest, but it looks cool. Like the top ridge of the butterfly wing. What the heck is that called? What's up, Gazy? How you doing? It's good to see you too. Welcome in. Hanging in there, absolutely hanging in there. We're in the new spot. We are working on a new commission. We're doing all right. Well, in the grand scheme of things, we're doing all right. You got a little special piece coming your way. I literally just finished moving everything, including my printer, my label printer, right, which is over there. So we got it. Top wing. It's like the shape is definitely important to nail. These like what I could only describe as butterfly curls. They've got to be important. Plum bob? A Sims plum? What's a plum bob? Plum bob? Oh, the diamond? That'd be cool. It would be cool. It'd be a fun piece. How big? What do you think this? You know, I'm just gonna take a guess at what's going on with this back wing because they're definitely like separate but the same. Separate but not. So it's gonna have to go behind. Yeah, shoot me an email about it. And I'll throw together a render or whatever. Is there like how would you want it displayed? Above a sim? It's a circle here, but there's like a circle inside of it. Yeah, something like that. Those are the main pieces. Those are the pieces of a freaking Luna moth. So let's bring them into the third dimension. Now this is gonna be like a bump. This is gonna be a wing. Very thin wing. And this will be the other wing. Just gonna pull this one backwards. I'm thinking like this big. I don't really care what we put inside of it. It sounds dope either way. I'll bring these little circles out. Because they're a thing. Maybe we'll just go ahead and close that one up. Keep this one bumped, and then I'll just smooth it out both sides. And that'll smooth out next to any other sculpt. Later, Blarg. Three-quarters the size of the stylus. Three-quarters. Three-quarters. 5 inches? Well, hang on here. Let me, Just tilt that one forward a little bit, and then I'll take the other one and I'll nestle it right behind. Still need these pieces. A little bit of a gap up here. Just gonna pull that up a little bit, close the gap. Yeah, that'll work. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it this week. I'll shoot you. Do you want, like, I think I understand the concept and the idea. Do you have any other details about like what's gonna go on the layers? But if you gotta run, you gotta run. So we can figure out when we can figure it out. All right, so then we can go to the image, and then from here, tweak this a little bit. That's not close in there, so we can close that up just by kind of pulling that in. I don't know what happened here, to be honest, but could be scraps. Might have scraps already. Like oh, I don't know where my finished goods are, honestly. I've got things in places that shouldn't be in places right now. I got things, I should be sorting this place out right now, but I'm not. So instead I'm starting commission because I've been too busy moving, and this needs to happen. Great to see you too. I really appreciate you popping in. Appreciate the idea and the prospect of a cool new project. Figure what happened here. That's what happened right there. There we go. Now let's share that. We'll export it. Export project. We're going to export that as an STL because that's fine. We're going to go right to OMAD. Add to scene. Cool. Wait, I don't want to do that. I wanted to that guy. And probably turn one of these lights off or something. I don't know. There's no lights. Lights. That's not connected. I might be able to just. Yeah. Now it is. I guess we'll also want to retopo this because it seems to be acting weird. But probably not before I... No, I'm going to sculpt it first. What's my dog doing? I hear him rustling something up. That's what we gotta retopo it. Do moths have like... So they got like a... It's like an extra thing there. then maybe there's like a little bit of like it's not actually, I don't think it's actually 3D, but I'm going to add a little bit of a ridge to the edge of the, the fairy wing. And that's going to give me a little something for the paint to grab onto. I think that's a good idea. I don't know if I should crease that there. So there's these ridges too, which I think that are important, right? There's like these, I guess maybe they're creases, but I don't know. It's a little extreme. Maybe add a little bit of the lip here too. I have to go check on that sound. That sounds like something. No, you stay here. We have to go deal with the mess that this one created. So we're gonna have to pick this episode up on the next one. Say bye, Riley. Bye, Riley. Puppies are fun. Later, guys.